Hello everyone and welcome back to my survival world. Today we are going to be continuing our work on the Project Nova build. Last time we left off finishing this surface area around this ring, so we now have a certified Apple Park looking wall going on here. So what we're going to be starting on now is going to be the next part of the project, which is going to be the inside. Now obviously if the village is going to be built on the inside, there needs to be kind of a platform that goes all across, and rather than doing it at the same level of the water level, what I'm going to do is drain a little bit of the inside to kind of bring it down, so it almost looks like that wall is actually being more like holding out the water and protecting the inside essentially. So what we're going to be starting off with is kind of building this wall on the inside a little bit, and I think what we're going to go down to is probably like one of these segments, maybe two, but probably just one. And we're going to build that wall all the way around, and then we're going to figure out how we're going to drain this thing, because I've never drained anything before, so I don't really know what I'm doing, but that is what we will be starting out with. Okay, so the basic plan for this indentation is what we're going to do is we're going to bring down this wall. So we're going to build a wall kind of like the outside, but on the inside, the length of one of these segment. So it's going to be a little bit indented, but obviously not much. So right now we're doing the deep slate pillars so that I can easily place the sea lantern lines in. Alright, so we just finished 1/4 of this wall, and this is what it's looking like so far. Obviously not too much going on here. It's pretty standard as far as the other wall that we did, but we got the textured deep slate and we got the one ring of sea lanterns, and this is going to be the depth that we're going to drop the water to around the whole thing. And just a little while longer, we have finished half of the inside wall. It might be kind of hard to see because there's a floor separating it, but as you can see here, we got this inside wall going all the way around, and then we've started out on some deep slate for the 3/4 here. And you know, it's a pretty simple process. What I'm trying to get in my mind is what's going to go on base platform, because I want to put a design in it with sea lanterns and maybe like glass to kind of give it some depth. So what the plan is going to be is we're going to basically build our center floor bit at the bottom of this bit. So we're going to need to figure out, we're going to have to do some landscaping over there with where the mound is a little too tall. And then we're going to figure out how our sponge method is going to... Now it's going to be time to do some draining. As we can see here, I did a little bit of leveling of the terrain to kind of make room for this thing to have a flat platform here. And it turns out, after a little bit of testing, that a sponge can dry water within a 3-block radius. So like you can do the sponge and then 3 blocks out from every way. 4 blocks kind of works, but it doesn't get to the corners, so we're just going to stick with 3. So what we're going to do is basically drain the water to the bottom of this wall, and we're going to use some stone to create some like temporary walls so that we can actually drain certain segments without having it refill. So once we get our grid set up, then we can start putting in the sponges, I guess. So I built a little bit of a test piece to see if this sponge method is going to work. So basically, we're going to have 2 full walls that go all the way down, and then we're going to have a center place that's going to hold the sponges to do a 3-block radius, like something like this. So I guess let's go ahead and see if this works. This is just a tiny module, but these will have to go across the entire thing. So fingers crossed this should work. So if we go here... Alright. Okay. Does it need to be higher? Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Alright, take 2. We built a 3rd wall, so now let's see what happens. No. Nope. Nope. Huh. What? I'm so confused. Yeah, I don't know what the best method for this is, but I think the best one that I'm going to settle on is a 4x4 cell. So if we're going to do this right, we're going to go like this, and then we're going to go like this, and then here, and then there. So it'll be about 4 sponges per cell, which is the best solution I could find so far, so I think I'll just have to go with this. I mean, 4 sponges isn't bad, but compared to what I've been trying, you know, it is the best solution so far. So I think we're gonna do that. So we're gonna be using sand to kind of create little more chunks than clearing the water and stuff like that. And as you can see, I don't even want to talk about how long it took to do this little bit, and I have a lot more to do. So we're not gonna give up because I think it will be worth it. So we're trying something new. This sponge method just wasn't working out. So what we have here is a mini water clear flying machine device that we're going to see if it works right now. I do have it constructed, and if this works, this will be very, very useful because yeah, the sponges were not cutting it. So let's see if this works. So I have my obsidian stopper at the other end, all the way over there. And if we go ahead and unblock that and update this observer right here in 3, 2, 1. All right, it didn't do anything. Oh, there it goes. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh my goodness. And it's still filling up, which is odd. Okay, it's half working and half not. It's half working and half not. It is still filling. I see what I did wrong now. Let me save it. Wait. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Wait. Okay, let me salvage it. Let me salvage it. Take 2. Clear this. And update this. There we go. There we go. Look at all this empty space. Yes, sir. This is what we need. This is what we need. Okay, so this guy should make his way to that obsidian. Oh my god. Oh, look at this. Oh yeah, this is exactly what we need, folks. This is exactly what we need. Yes, sir. Look at this. Now we have empty space. Look at that. Look at that, bro. Alright, so it is take 2. On that water that I did the first time, I accidentally ended up undoing it all. So now we are back with a vengeance. We have this absolute monstrosity that took me like 10 or 15 minutes to build. We have our stopper obsidian. Hopefully it's in the right place. If it's not, I might cry. So let's see our stopper obsidian over here. Okay, I think that's good. I hope that's good. And I hope this won't crash. All right, get it ready. Get it primed. Empty the water. In 3, 2, 1. All right. Hold on. There we go. And it's off. And it's off. And it's kind of lagging, but look. Look at all this. It's working. It's working. Yes, sir. All right, let's go. Let's go. Hopefully this thing stops. Oh my god. Oh no, the squid. The squid, no. Oh, it's just pushing him along. Okay. Dang. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Look at all the empty space. Oh my god, this is actually amazing. Minecraft engineering at its finest. Okay, still going strong, still going strong. Here it comes, please hit the obsidian. If it misses the obsidian, I might cry. There we go, and then we should see it all slowly comes to a halt. And none of it should crash into anything if my calculations are correct, and there we go. There we go. Look at this. This doesn't look like much, but it's empty water space. Oh my god. You don't understand how many hours it took to empty this little bit, and we just did all this in just that simple maneuver. Alright, so a little update of what we've got going on here. So, while I was working with this hole that we already have, it reflooded again. And I figured out what the problem was. The problem was that if there's kelp nearby and it grows, sometimes it can create a water source block in the wrong spot and then end up reflooding it. So I didn't show any of it, but we reflooded this entire thing, built the machine again, cleared it out, and then I was building this wall to try and like guarantee prevent from flooding. But then again, this wall took like way too long, so I'm not doing them on all sides. And so far, without the kelp, I think we are doing pretty good. I don't think we've flooded at all yet. So now what I've spent time doing is we built another machine on the other side. So here is our new machine that we're going to be launching to clear out some water. As we can see, we cleared all the kelp, I believe. Nope, we didn't. Okay, let me get this. And I think the kelp is the culprit that was breaking our thing last time. 3, 2, 1, go. And we're off. 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 Oh, you know what? I think this one is bigger than the last one. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. All right, we are off. Here it comes, here it comes. I think we are looking good. And this thing should stop with getting a lot of water. There we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. So now we should see our finished result is a bunch of empty water space. Let's have a look here. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Dang. That's what I'm talking about right there. We are getting ready to launch another one. So what we did here is basically made one that's half the width of the gap between this water and this wall. And as we can see, what we are actually able to do, what I did is I kind of overlapped it. So hopefully that this will create even more water space without accidentally flooding something. So I guess we're going to see what happens. Launch. Oh. Excuse me. That was disgusting. Okay, and as we can see, we are cleaning up that nice edge. We're actually creating all new space, which is very lovely. Very lovely indeed. Please don't crash into any of the build. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And there we go. Now we have a bigger area. So we're gonna kind of do this like notching idea. Alright, so what we just got going on is a little mini flying machine, and as we can see, it's about to land right about here. Let's see if I did it correctly. Looking good, looking good. So as we can see, that little mini machine stopped nicely, and then we cleared out an extra piece. And now we got the world's smallest, the world's smallest water clearing flying machine. As we can see, it's about to deprive the squid of its water. Let's see what happens. Hit the obsidian. Observer should land here. No slime blocks are touching, and it fully finished. So, running. It's a running. So now we have another big boy. This is the second one of these that we've done. All right, let's see how we're looking. We're going to crash into the wall, and then everything's going to come back even. So as we can see here, we are flattening out the middle bit now. Looking good. Out of curiosity, does an item break it? No, it does not. All right, there we go. So we cleared out a nice little section in the middle here. So let's go ahead and see what that looks like. So now we have a section of the water in the middle cleared out. The mini guy is looking good, getting us a little extra room here. Okay, so it is now 6 in the morning. So basically what we've been working on since that last clip of using the flying machine, I've cleared out the water in this center area and then as well as this little area as well. And basically the process is making a small and simple 4x4 chunk. Alright, so what I've been working on is kind of, I've tried a couple little flying machines for the for these little bits of water. We can go ahead and see the progress that we've made so far. So as you can see, for these little bits of water around the edges here, we've gotten them slowly but surely taken out. And I've used a couple small flying machines to get some bulk out, but we've also been using this same method by making a bunch of cells and then putting sponges in each of them. So as you can see here, basically how it goes is kind of like building the Burj Khalifa almost, where I do like 3 tall of sand, and then I kind of go around on the stone template that I built. Basically just spam into sand, and then we build the sand walls all the way up, and then we can just do a little bit of a progress update. So basically today is another day's stream. So basically we cleared out all of these water chunks as well as this larger lateral one, and basically, you know, we've just been reusing the sand, reusing the sponges. Another day of water clearing has just about come to an end. So as you can see, we have made it all the way over to this side now, and right now I'm just trying to recycle some sand because we are on the last water segment. Alright, so we are on the last section of water here, and this is going to be our very final flying machine. So we do that. And there it is. Relatively short flight. Let me actually... And now finally all the water is gone here, so all we have to do is a little bit of cleanup, which I'm so excited to be done clearing water. You don't understand, like, I know I didn't show that much of the actual clearing of the water in the YouTube video, but oh my god, you didn't want to see it. You didn't want to see it. So now here's what we're looking like so far. As you can see, it is looking very, very clean. So yeah, I mean, basically now it's time for another big part that I don't know if it'll be longer than the water clearing, but it definitely won't be something that will happen quickly. So I guess we'll try and maybe do some other things to switch it up and get a better change of scenery once in a while, but there we go. So basically we've cleared all the temporary blocks that we used for clearing the water, and now we can kind of see what we're looking like here. So we can probably get a better view of what this looks like. As you can see, with the water kind of downset, it still is a little hard to see because we don't have like a base platform in, obviously. But yeah, we're looking pretty good. So I think that's going to be about it for this YouTube video. So for any of you who made it to the end, thank you very much for watching. And you know, I guess we'll see you next time when we are going to be starting this bottom platform here of all textured deep slate, I believe. So yeah, thank you for watching, and leave any comments or critiques in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye bye.